Hey, this little video is about this cool little bottle cutter that I bought from a guy in Canada. It was on Indiegogo and it's called a Kinkajou. 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 The website is thekinkajou.com. So, he shows a method of scribing the glass, or the bottle, which is this little mechanism. And what it does is it puts in a little score line that you can just barely see right there. See that little score line in between these separating rings? Okay? So that works all great. I have no problems with that. I then tried the technique of using hot water and cold water to separate the bottle. Takes too long, like way too long. My first bottle, it took me 40 minutes of screwing around with hot water and cold water to get it to separate. I even tried putting the bottle in a sink or a fridge to have it pre-cooled and mess with that. Anyway, doesn't work for beans. So, here's my killer technique I found that works great. You go buy yourself a heat gun. Not a big deal. This is a Milwaukee heat gun. Got it at Home Depot 15 years ago. I don't even remember. But you get a heat gun. This has two settings, high and low. I put it on a high setting. I spin the bottle twice around it at a fairly slow speed. And then I hit it with the cold water and we're done. Alright, here it goes. So, I start off at the front of the bottle. I hit it really nice and close. I do 2 full rotations. This is just heating that area up really hot. The separating rings kind of keep the heat focused and the water focused on the scribe line. And then all I gotta do, put under the water a little. And that's it. We're done. We have a bottle that has now been split into 2 and ready to sand the edges, and that's it. See how fast that was? Alright, I did this on a 1 pint Stella bottle. Works great for wine bottles, any round bottle. I love the system. The Kinkajou is great. I just don't like the water, hot water, cold water separation that he's been pushing because it just takes way too long. So if you're going to do any amount of bottles, I recommend you go out and buy a nice, quick, and cheap heat gun and do it this way because that works great as you just saw. Nothing to it. Have a good one.